students, welcome to Misostudy. Today we are going to discuss about an electron displacement effect which is known as the electromeric effect. So first of all, I would like to tell something very important about this effect is it is not in the molecule itself, but whenever a reagent comes up into play, it starts occurring. So basically this is not a permanent effect but a temporary effect. In this particular video we will be discussing certain key points about it and it will be a very short one. So let's move on to some of the key points. First of all, it's an electron displacement effect. Now what is electron displacement effect? That means the electrons are displaced from one carbon to the another, usually carbons, or maybe one atom to the another. So that is how the displacement occurs. Secondly, temporary effect, you must remember this. In the presence of a reagent, it starts occurring. Secondly, occurs when the reagent is added, as I told you, it involves the shifting of the pi electrons, right? So most of the pi electrons are displaced mostly in this particular effect. Second, it is of two types. So what are the two types of electromeric effect? Let us discuss. Okay. So the two types of effects is first one, that is the plus E effect, right? So this is where, see here, can you observe this reaction? Obviously there is a shifting of the pi bonds which is given in that alkene, and H positive being the reagent attacks onto that pi bond because it is electron deficient. So the pi bond will try to, the pi electron cloud will try to shift onto any of the carbon atoms, right? So since it is a symmetrical one, so it can shift either to the left side or the right side. Now what will happen, one of the carbon will have a positive charge, the other one will be having the negative charge, and the negatively charged carbon is the one where the H gets attached, right? So plus E effect says that the reagent gets attached where the electrons are transferred. Okay, so basically the reagent gets attached where the electrons are transferred. So the electron got transferred onto this particular carbon and here the H positive got attached. So this is known as the plus E effect. Obviously it is temporary one because once I remove this reagent, again we get that molecule, that alkene back, and there is no shifting of the pi electrons, right? Okay, now let's move on to the other effect which is the minus E effect. Let's go on to that. So the minus E effect here, the reagent gets attached where the electrons are not transferred, right? That means opposite, I can say opposite to it, right? How? Let's check out. So here instead of an alkene I have taken a carbonyl group. So in the carbonyl group what happens is, oxygen being the more electronegative, it will attract the electron density. It has got the delta negative charge and it has got the delta positive. Cyanide is the reagent that we have taken in this case, which is going to attack on the positive one. So it got attached where the electrons were not transferred, that means opposite to that position, opposite to the position of the electrons where it got transferred. So here it got attached as per the polarities, as per the attractions between the positive and negative onto the carbon. So this is known as the minus E effect. I hope that is clear to you. So this particular effect is very important. In fact, it's a very basic step during any kind of substitution reactions. So this is what you need to know, because again going to help in your mechanism part, right? Again, if you are facing any difficulty related to this fact, although it's very simple, but yeah, I am always here to solve out your doubts. Have a nice day.